The Isle of Muck is the smallest and most southerly of the small isles of Scotland. The name Muck, which has long caused amusement, probably derives from much, the Gaelic for pig. Other theories relate to the island's shape. It's said to resemble a whale, and in the Scottish Gaelic language, whale translates as muchvare, or pig of the sea. According to folklore, however, the island was once a sanctuary for wild pigs. Muck is the most fertile of the small isles, and the main farming unit is to be found at Sgitheanach. Other than the hill of Peninsulas, this is a low-lying island. Although exposed to the Atlantic gales, there are some stunning bays such as Camusmore. Heading east of Camusmore, we come to the island's main jetty, Portree. Since the new quay was built several years ago, the ferry from Malig docks here regularly. There's no peat on Muck, so all fuel has to be imported. Electricity is provided by 2 wind-powered generators. Until the 16th century, the island of Skye was known as the Isle of the Tall Women, since 5 sisters, all over 6 feet tall, some say warrior women, lived there. Among Skye's many attractions are beaches such as Sgitheanach, where you can enjoy the remarkable phenomenon of the singing sands. The coastline of Skye is shaped by steep cliffs and precipices. Rising from the southern moors, the ridge known as Skye dominates the island. A number of beautiful little lochs surround it, but the ridge itself is of most interest. It's the largest mass of columnar pitchstone in the British Isles. Many different tribes and clans have left their mark on Skye through the centuries. St. Dongan, one of St. Columba's monks, founded a monastery here, but was murdered together with 52 of his followers in the early part of the 7th century. The island was part of the Norse Empire, but was later seized by the Clan MacDonald, who ruled Skye for over 500 years, until it was sold in the 19th century to Hugh Macpherson. Each subsequent landlord brought his own plans to bear, some beneficial, others exploiting the island as a hunting ground. The caves to the south of the island certainly merit a visit. Some, such as the Cave of St. Francis and Cathedral Cave, played a significant role in the area's history. Today, Skye is managed as a wildlife reserve supervised by the Scottish Wildlife Trust, which, together with Highland Council and the islanders' own appeal fund, makes up the Isle of Skye Heritage Trust. Rising from the sea and looking just like a child's drawing of an island is Rum, the largest of the small isles group. Because it's so mountainous and its climate is somewhat inclement, the island's population has never been large. The Cuillins of Rum, from Peninsulas to Sgitheanach and Cuillin. These hills mostly have Norse names, proof perhaps that the Vikings used them as landmarks on their trade routes to the Isles. Up until the 15th century, large parts of Rum were forested. Following deforestation and overuse of the land since then, the landscape is rather more barren today. Rum has its own special status, however. As a national nature reserve, it's managed by Scottish Natural Heritage. It's seen as vital in terms of ecology, geology, and other fields of research, such as the management of Scotland's native red deer population. Kinloch Castle was built in the early 20th century by George Bulle, Rum's wealthy and eccentric landlord at the time. The stone used was imported from Arran, the stonemasons travelled north from Lancashire, and the architects from London. It was and remains a very opulent house. The workmen involved in the construction of Kinloch Castle were paid extra to wear kilts, apparently. Although the family tended to spend just a few weeks of the year in Rum, they were extremely fond of it. George Bulle, his father and his wife Monica are buried here. Their mausoleum reflects their unique lifestyle, built in the style of a Greek temple. To the northwest of Rum are the islands of Canna and Sandy. Dún Bec and Dún Mór, off the coast of Sandy, are known as the Puffin Stacks. That's hardly surprising, as these cliffs are a superb seabird sanctuary. Compass Hill at the northeastern corner contains sufficient iron to affect a compass reading.